Overthinking will kill your self-improvement journey. If you're anything like me, overthinking is something you do a lot. It's something that will eliminate 90% of the productive ideas that you have in your head. They will get stuck at the idea stage. You'll think to yourself, I should be a millionaire. You should think to yourself, I should start a business online. And then you go into the details. You dig deep. You look up YouTube videos. You look up motivation. You do anything but the first step, basically. One of the biggest drawbacks of having a overactive mind, such as mine, is that you do a lot more thinking than you do anything else. You might think to yourself, all this thinking I'm doing is efficient, all of it is productive, all of it's good, it's on my mind 24/7. Yes, that is a good sign. It's a good sign that your goals are on your mind 24/7. But what we need to do is bring it out of our minds and into the present moment. A lot of times, when you're really scared to start something, like a business, like a book, like whatever, you are thinking of the difficult parts of the journey, right? You're thinking of, oh God, I'm going to have to figure out this website so I can put things up for sale. I got to figure out this school.com or this Spotify or Printify or whatever it is you do. I got to learn this infrastructure that's kind of boring to me right now to be able to do it. Remember one of my biggest lessons earlier in this channel. All you have to do is the first step of what you want to do. You want to write a book? Literally take the computer out. Let's say you're typing it. Find your computer, go and get it. That's all you have to do right now. You don't have to write the quintessential paragraph that ties everything together and makes it all this explosive experience for your reader. You literally just have to grab the laptop. That's all you have to do. And once you do that, you go from there. I'm telling you right now, man, whatever it is, you're overthinking it. You're not sitting there thinking to yourself, oh, okay, when I go to the gym, I got to work on this exact muscle for this exact amount of rep range for this amount of thing. If you're thinking of that in the moment that you should be going to the gym, you're overthinking. You're overthinking. Take it back to basics. Go and get your shoes. Go tie your shoes onto your feet. That's the first step. Go find them. And then once you're on your way to the gym, you can start to think things like, okay, what should I work? What should I do? Any thought that doesn't get yourself... Damn. Wow. Any thought that doesn't get your body moving, you shouldn't be thinking that thought. Unless your body's already moving in the direction of what you want to be doing. You really got to put action above thinking. And this is one of the hardest things that I found myself to be able to do. I think all the time. It's one of my favorite activities. I can find myself reading a book or watching a video about Dark Souls lore, and I'll think to myself, oh my God, I want to learn more about Gwyn, about Guinevere, Gwendolyn, about the chosen undead, and the world serpents, Koth and Frampt. I forget exactly what they're called in the game, but they basically tell you about the nature of the world. And if you're into Dark Souls, you know. It's that diving deep kind of itch that your brain wants to scratch, right? Your brain can go overboard with it. Just like you can eat way too much food, you can absorb way, way too much information. Thinking is not producing. That's something you really gotta internalize if you want to get over this overthinking problem. Thinking is not producing, it's consuming. I forget who said it, but there's this really famous quote. Ideas, human beings don't have ideas. Ideas have us. It's like we catch them from the air, right? It's like a bear sitting beside a rushing river and there's a bunch of salmon, and the salmon are ideas, and the bear is your brain. You want to catch the good ideas, obviously. But what you're doing is the equivalent of just watching the salmon pass by. You're not really honing in on the idea. If you really decided, okay, I'm honing in on the idea, then your body starts moving. That's when you start manifesting the action in the real world. It's so much more important to act first. It really is. I can go on and on about this dynamic. I can go on about how when the activity is stuck in your head, it can much more easily get superseded by other things. Like it's so easy to look at, like if there was a dumbbell in front of you and there was a big slice of cake in front of you, you know what the choice would be. You know what the choice would be. If there was a dumbbell in front of you and there was a video game controller in front of you, you know what the right choice is. But they're not both right there, easy for you to pick. They're in your head. So it's like your head makes the directions, and it's like the focal point of the choice. The closer you get to the physical thing that you should be doing, the better. It's not about the hardest part of it. That's what your brain does to you. It thinks, oh God, I go to the gym and I'm just thinking about how painful it's going to be at the bottom of this PR squat that I'm doing. I'm sweating to death, and I'm thinking of how cozy I am on this couch, and I kind of don't want to do it. You gotta bypass that thought process. You gotta bypass it. That's how you get yourself to go more. That's how you get yourself to do what you're supposed to do more. If you're watching this still, you're probably overthinking it, whatever it is. Just ask yourself, what's the first step? And let me go do that step. Don't think anything else. One of the worst things a man can do is think. All right, see you in the next one.